What up, my people? Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Do me a favor, please. Hit that like button down there. That would be very awesome of you, and everybody likes to be awesome. Also, make sure you check out DNKKnives.com. Also, Don has his own YouTube channel. He's a great dude. He has some cool stuff, and he knows what he's talking about. So go check that out as well. And if you do purchase something from DNK Knives, you can use this coupon code BehindTheEdge10 to get yourself 10% off. Also, today's video is brought to you by Mr. Miyagi's Pest Control and Chopstick Training School. If you would like to support the channel, there's a link to Patreon in the description, or you can join the My People channel membership. And I'll stop there. Came to my attention that some people don't like the beginnings of my videos. They take too long. Somebody said that it took 2 minutes for me to show the knife. So that's why there's a knife sitting here. It's not in the video, but there's a knife sitting there so you can look at it. And also, I like to say my spiel at the beginning. I like to make jokes, and I like doing what I want to do. Because a couple reasons. For one, I'm American. For two, this is my channel. So if you just want to get to the knife, you can fast forward it, or you can go watch a channel who's in a hurry, because I'm not in a hurry. Anyway, today we're going to talk about 3 classic Spyderco knives that deserve not to be forgotten. All 3 of these have been around for a while. One of which has been around for a very long time. But they're awesome. All 3 are awesome. 2 of these I have not handled in a very long time, but I have owned and handled them, but it's been 2-3 years. And one model I have not ever held, ever, or handled. Also, all 3 of these came from DNK, so thank you very much, Mr. Don Farmer, for letting us check it out. First, Spyderco Tenacious. Now, everybody that is a Spyderco fan is probably familiar with this model. It is a Chinese model. Spyderco, I'm sure everybody knows they have manufacturing partners in 4 or 5 different countries if you include Italy. But for a Chinese knife, it is exceptionally well made. You could argue that the price is a little high, but they are very well made. Anyway, many blade options available now. This particular one is S35VN. They have the standard model that comes in 8CR something or other. And they actually have a new one out now that is a M4, CPM M4, which I'm looking forward to trying out because I love CPM M4. Different scale options. In this case is FRN, the G10, and then there's aftermarket titanium scales available. This happens to be probably the best Tenacious I've ever handled. It has a very crisp detent, which the only other Tenacious I've ever handled was the one I owned. It was the standard G10 model. It didn't have a great detent. I also got it with pretty uneven edge bevels. This one has very good edge bevels. The grind is great. The FRN, actually, I don't mind it on this model. It's pretty good. So, say what you want about where it's made, but this model is great. It has a good size, versatile blade shape, 4-position pocket clip. In this case, a pretty good price, roughly $100. Undisputable quality. You just cannot deny the quality of it. So what else could you want? So that is the Tenacious. Many options now too, so that's a good thing. The next is the model I have not ever handled until I got this in the mail. This is the Siren. It is USA made. The blade options on this model are the LC200M, which is what this one is, and they have a Sprint Run S90V. Your S90V is going to be plenty stainless, but the edge retention will far exceed the LC200N. And the scale options is the G10 on this model, and then the S90V has that peel ply carbon fiber. I've been told some people said the G10 on, or the carbon fiber on that is actual carbon fiber and not the G10 carbon fiber. I don't know that for sure. So the carbon fiber Spydercos that I've owned, a lot of them have been the G10 carbon fiber laminate. So I'm not sure what that one is. So this model was purpose designed for sportsmen in mind. I guess like a folding fillet knife for fishing primarily, but would also work for skinning, light duty skinning. And it also happens to work great for EDC. It has amazing ergos, extremely grippy. I thought it might kind of hamper in and out of the pocket, but it doesn't at all. It is extremely grippy to the level of like a, let's say, Cold Steel grippy, Emerson grippy. But it goes in and out of the pocket just fine. Has a beautiful blade. This thing is super light. It has a 3.7-inch blade, and it weighs 3.5 ounces. So very light. It's lighter than this one, and definitely lighter than the next one I'm going to show. It is a little expensive, roughly $200, but it is not Benchmade level expensive, which we'll talk about in another video eventually. So that is the Siren. Great knife. Also deserves not to be forgotten. And last but not least, one of my favorite Spydercos, but I've had a couple and I've just never held on to them for whatever reason. So that is the Chef. Yes, before you say it, I know it's one of their most popular models, but you don't see a lot going on with them anymore. If Spyderco, I think they should drop the LC200N and put MagnaCut blade on there, and they'd sell another 20,000 of these. So this one is Taiwanese. It's Taiwan made, which some of the best models to come from Spyderco are made in Taiwan. It's typically where you get your titanium frame locks and your slightly higher end stuff. This one is the only option that I'm aware of is the LC200N in titanium. It is apparently 100% rust proof. Even the clip, which is a wire clip, is titanium. Designed with the kitchen in mind, but it has turned into a prominent EDC option. Excellent action on bearings. Great flickability. And as designed, it works really good. If it did have the MagnaCut blade on it, it'd be near perfect. You do have a kind of a downward trajectory on that tip, so you can still use it for opening packages. It is a little overpriced. It's nearing $300, and if they put MagnaCut on it, I'm sure it would probably hit the $300. When this knife first came out, it was absolutely all the rage. Then everybody wanted one, got one, and it's kind of fell from favor. But I assure you, it is still relevant and still an excellent option. Let me know down in the comments what you think about these three models, and what do you think is a Spyderco that is exceptional, but you know, a lot of people have just forgotten about it. That's probably all I got for you on this one. I want to leave this kind of short because my dogs are not barking right now, but they're going to real soon, I assure you. Make sure you're good to each other, love each other. Remember, life is short, so go buy yourself a knife and don't be a dumb cunt. Later.